Alright guys, what is going on? We are back out here at Extreme with sunshine today.
It is sunshine.
It is sunshine today. I mean, it's a beautiful day out here. It's about 58 degrees. DA's under 1,000 feet, which is, I mean, we're at 500 feet elevation anyway, so I mean, that's not going to be an issue, and it's going to get better as the day goes on.
I probably could have at least washed it or cleaned it a little bit, but I don't think that's going to make a difference.
Guys, you know, we've got every freaking thing in the world changed on this thing. We've got transmissions completely new. The converter's been gone back through. We got new axles, the rear end's braced up, new tires, a different gear. I mean, there's so many changes. Actually, basically the complete drive.
And we're taking the weight out of the car.
Yeah, the weight is out of the car today. We've set the shots back to where they were originally where you would set them base, starting over new. That's what we're going to try to do today, guys. We're going to try to go start everything fresh. I mean, I have no added weight in the car. We brought it with us just in case we have to use it. Hopefully we don't have to do that. We can get it to work like this. Because, I mean, obviously the lighter the car, the better. I mean, if it gets on the point if we get where we want it, don't think that front seat ain't coming out. And the console. Yeah, I'll be draining freaking fuel out of it if we're right there where we want to be. But right now, guys, we're just hoping we get a pass down the track. I mean, it's been a long time. I mean, I know we do a lot of videos of us testing, but I mean, that's what it is. I mean, we got to get the stuff figured out because the races are starting to come up, and we want to be able to just jump in and fight with the rest of them. But with that being said, we're going to walk up here now, check the track out, see how it is. I don't know how well they're prepping today. Should be pretty good. They're usually really good about being sticky, so, and kind of catering if we need something, they'll hand spray and stuff like that. This is an awesome facility, awesome staff. So we're going to walk up there, check the track out, and come back in this thing and start racing.
Track feels pretty good, guys. Gotta take your shoes off.
It's not bad at all. Yeah. It's not super sticky, but I mean, it'll work for what we need. They said it's not complete radial prep, but if we hand sprays it one more time, I'll be happy with that. All right, guys, track feels good. Just talked to Galen as we were walking back. Like I was saying before, they're top notch as far as the prep. He's gonna actually give us a little bit of a hand prep when we go up there, at least spray the 60. So we're gonna drop the tires down to 15.5. Maybe a little aggressive, but I mean, they'll heat up probably half a pound. But like I said, we've got the weight out of the car right now. So that's pretty much gonna be our starting point. We can get air back in it if we need to, but I'd rather start out a little low, see if it cuts the tire. I just wanna make sure it plants. We're gonna try to leave about 3,800, which should, on this with the tire converter, I tested it the other day, was actually about 6 pounds of boost and still climbing. That's what we were getting at 4,300 before we tightened up the converter. So we gotta really watch what we do there, play around with that. Okay, we'll start out there. What were they at already? Were they at 18?
They're at like 19.
Oh, they're at 19? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna drop down to 15, 15.5. Get in here and test the pump box, because I have not tried that yet with the new converter. I just saw the booster was on it. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get everything buttoned up here, get in the lanes, get our first pass. All right, guys, first pass. They're up there giving us a little bit of a little hand prep. Got a lot of street cars going over it, so that's nice of them. Like I said, we got it at 38, 15.5 in the tires. Probably leaving on about 4 or 5 pounds of boost. Give it a shot. stuff we've been dealing with. Not that I was doubting pre-show, but I was doubting me. So everything went great. Everything worked great. Woo! You'll see what we did. Well, first hit. Success. I think we're going to turn this up a little bit. Looks like a decent lick, but we're definitely turning it up.
I didn't hear a kaboom. No. And I didn't, I mean, it came back on its own, so we didn't have to have trackside, but it actually looked,
Needless to say, everything worked.
yeah, I mean, I think we can leave a little bit harder.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was even nothing out of the hole. And 60 wasn't that great. Mile an hour is freaking screaming.
So the converter stuff is working.
All the shifts were good. I kind of short shifted first, just because I was a little nervous that it might blow through it.
Yeah.
So I was in my own head. You know, I didn't know what it was going to do. So I think we can bump it up to 4,000. I mean,
Let's just see. I mean, obviously it gave us a little extra on the breath.
right.
Good. Right.
It felt good all the way down it. I mean, trust me, I was puckered the whole time just waiting for something to break.
Something break.
Yeah.
It didn't break.
Now, so let's check things over, look at the log. I want to see what it did. All right, guys, we're going to let the car cool off. Go for pass number 2. But, hey, we did have a full pass. Yep. So, and it came back under its own power. All right, guys, just did a little log check on it. Everything looks good. It's 26 pounds of boost. I short shifted a little bit. Still not a whole lot of RPM drop, but it felt good. All the shifts were good, so I'm not really worried about it. We're going to check a plug real quick. AFRs are showing I'm between 12.4 and 13.1, but every time mine says 13, it's really 12 in the motor itself. So we're going to pull the plug out real quick, take a look at that, kind of assess what we're going to do off it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bump it up a couple of hundred RPM. We're going to leave the tire pressure alone because they're at 16.5 now. So we'll leave that alone. Bump it up a couple of hundred RPM, see if we can leave on about 6 pounds of boost. That was right at 3.5, 4. It seems like I could take it a whole lot more. But, I mean, right now we're just going to kind of inch up on it and just kind of go from there. Maybe right there. Well, that's just one pass. That's still pretty fat. I mean, it shows, like we were saying, our 13.4 is not a 13.4 in the motor. Yeah. So we'll just leave it like that and just roll with it. All right, guys, we're gonna jump back up in the car, get after it. Okay, second pass. We're gonna up the RPM, a couple hundred RPM, try to launch at 4,000. We've still got the weight out of the car right now. I don't want to start putting that back in until it doesn't hold it, and then we'll try to do tire pressure before we do that. I want the car as light as possible, obviously, like everybody. But we're gonna make this pass like this. If it holds it, we're probably gonna try to turn the meth to come on a little bit sooner. And we might have to put weight in the car then just because it'll hit so much harder. But other than that, guys, we're gonna make this pass just for those minor changes, just to see, you know, inch by inch, creep up on it and see what happens. Left good. We went up 200 RPMs, so man, I think it can take some more. At least we got some still sunlight on the track. I don't know, seems like he's only leaving on about 5 pounds.
I don't know. We need to look and see what that's doing there. But other than that, it was a good clean pass, no breakage, and he's coming back on his own. So let's talk to him when he gets out of the car. He does have the seat belt hanging out, so
I'll wait in the car.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's happy. I mean,
The 60 still sucked,
man, it looks
but it's
like
a personal best.
Is it?
Yeah, it's better. I mean, it's not a bad 60, but
It looks like it's about maybe 5 pounds on the. I mean, hang on.
no, he's just. Well, Scott's here in a minute.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it acts like.
I can leave harder.
I know you can. I'm looking at it like we went up 200. I mean, it's still. I mean, I look at the slow mo.
Yeah, I want to see what the log says.
Yeah.
Because it's not the best 60, but it's the best time, and it's way over a mile an hour. So, take a look at it.
At the end of the day, it's the time at the end. I mean,
right. Well, mile an hour, 2.5 horsepower. I mean, that'll help you on a lot of races if you're behind. You can run somebody down. But let's see what the tire pressure is now, because it was 16.5 when we went up there.
Yeah.
Let's see what they are. Check the log, watch the video, and then make changes.
Yeah. All right.
What did we find out? Just cut this out. Well, we left the pound more boost. We had a 4,000. We left it 4.6, so almost 5 pounds. I held first. I didn't short shift that time. RPM's dropping about 300 or 400 RPM, which is still pretty loose, but like I said, you want to be on the verge of loose to run your fastest. And it's good drops all the way through the shifts. I didn't hang them out so long. Shipped about 68. 68 going through the traps. AFRs and dead money all the way. I want to check and see what my intake temperatures are.
I'm just thinking, do we want to make a change? Maybe.
I always wonder if we want to make a change on the BEF.
Yeah.
Do we want that to come in? I don't know. It left so good. I see right now the air temperature is 113. Let's see what they were through the run. I mean, obviously they're going to be a little higher. 120.
I'm thinking we just leave the tire pressure up just a little bit more what we got, and then bring up on the booster.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say you want to leave 41 or try 42. None of her RPMs is a lot.
I know. 4150.
Do it.
Pass number trace.
Yeah, 3.
This is pass number 3.
Already hit a personal best, mile an hour in time. Made full passes. Got the meth coming on about 3 pounds sooner. So it should, as soon as I lift off the button, it should be going. So it'll be either yay or that's the case, I'll back up.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. Let's go do this. Aggressive on that pass. Getting dark, track's kind of going away. They didn't hand prep that time. I mean, I know that's not an excuse necessarily, but they didn't want to take the lead. But hey, we got a personal best. I can live with that.
Well, I don't know if we got a little greedy on the 2-step. It has cooled off a little bit. Man, it wanted to go. I can tell you that. It wanted really to go. Turned the meth down. That helped a lot too. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Maybe a little more tire pressure, and maybe we did get a little greedy. Maybe 50 RPMs off. I don't know. We still had a good day. Car's coming back, running on all cylinders. Nothing's broke. Had a personal best, and we got the weight out of the car. So I'm real happy about that. All the things we've been changing on that, working through it. Transmission's working great. Rear end's working great. So we'll see what he's got to say and go from there.
We got greedy.
I thought we either got a little greedy on the 2-step.
I think it's a combination of greedy on the 2-step and the tracks going away.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's getting dark in that. And then, you know, maybe tire pressure a little bit, but I mean, you could tell it was wanting to leave though. I could tell you that meth, you know, just turning that down. I mean,
And as soon as you, I mean, obviously it didn't make a good
As soon as I stopped back in it, it freaking came alive.
Yeah.
You know, it still ran decent down the track. Yeah, I mean, I knew as soon as it lifted, because it went up and came to the right, I was like, ah. I knew immediately that it was done. But hey, like I said, we got a personal best in time, in mile an hour. You know, 60 wasn't the best, but I mean, you know we can work with that. And that's all without weight in the car.
Yes.
That's all with not messing with the tune that's in it right now. So I can live with that. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. We'll catch you guys on the next one.